Time again for BT's Pet Project. Phil Fulton joining us, as always, from the Calgary Humane Society, focusing today on a wide assortment of creatures, including Tonka and Nixon.
Yeah.
And they're paired, aren't they?
That's right. So these guys were actually surrendered by their owner, who couldn't care for them anymore. So these guys have to go together.
Sure.
It's really interesting because, as you can see, Tonka is considerably larger than Nixon.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nixon is blind and deaf.
Yeah.
And as far as like differences in personalities,
But Nixon's more curious.
Nixon is way more curious, is super brave and adventurous, will go right to the edge and even jump off.
Yeah.
Whereas you look at Tonka, and Tonka is just cool to chill out and hang out.
Right on your lap.
Yeah, so it's really great if you're looking for an adventurous pet. Definitely, these are high maintenance
Higher
pets.
maintenance,
Exactly. So when we're looking for a home for ferrets, we're looking for somebody that has a lot of time, knows what they're getting into, and has done their research. Because these can be fabulous, fabulous pets, but they can be a handful as well. They're escape artists, they're mischievous, but man, they they give a lot in return.
Yeah, no kidding. You know, you're never going to be bored with these things.
That's for sure.
So there's a couple of other creatures that we want to try and find a home for. The first up is a dog named Pepper.
Yeah, so Pepper is a 6-year-old neutered male, border collie cross. Pepper's an interesting dog because when we have a dog like this, she is awesome in every single way.
Yeah.
She's great with kids, great with dogs, really social. However, she was brought back to the shelter by her previous adopter due to separation anxiety.
Oh.
Now, we give full disclosure on every behavioral issue that we have with, with our pets. And so we are working with her on her separation anxiety, but that's a big issue. And
meaning if you go to work during the day?
She gets really anxious.
I see, okay, yeah.
So it is something that can be worked with a dog, but we're looking for an owner for her that has the commitment and the time to really work on that because she's a fabulous, fabulous dog.
Good-looking dog, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Next up is Shadow, the cat.
Shadow. This is
Look
probably
at those eyes.
Oh, aren't they great?
Yeah.
So Shadow is your like quintessential tomcat. Originally found as a stray, the owner had her for quite a while and then surrendered her. She's got that nick in her ear. She's a black cat, which, as you know, are always the last cats to get adopted at the shelter. But she's also declawed in the front, which is not something that we allow our cats to, it's not a procedure we allow to have done to our cats. Yeah. But if somebody's looking for a declawed cat, she was previously declawed, and it's just her front paws.
Okay, very good. Next up, kind of keeping with our unusual kind of wide assortment theme this morning, a lizard, and this is Rex.
This photo does not indicate how large Rex is.
Okay.
Rex is enormous.
Okay.
Rex is a savanna monitor lizard. Yeah. These guys are, if we're talking about ferrets being a high maintenance mustelid weasel, the monitor lizards are exactly that. They are a high maintenance lizard.
Okay.
They can grow to be about 3 feet long.
Yeah.
You have to know exactly what you're getting into, but they can be pretty cool. And this guy is awesome. Definitely somebody looking for a reptile that has experience with reptiles wants to check out Rex.
All right, next up. We don't have much time, Phil, so we've got to get through these two. I know this is a bird named Cleopatra.
Yeah, Cleopatra is a lovebird we get quite often. And with that, they have 15-year lifespan. These guys need a lot of attention. Okay. Highly intelligent, small parrot.
Okay, and last but not least is Harry Popper.
Harry Popper.
The rabbit.
So Harry Popper
looks like
is
the Easter Bunny.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And quite a big rabbit too. Very outgoing. Has those red eyes that actually aren't a health concern. A lot of people have a question about, well, the red eyes. What does that mean? It just means that they have a lack of melatonin in their eyes, and that's what causes them to be red.
There you go.
Harry Popper is super nice, super outgoing, and would be great for a family, even with kids.
There you go. Good stuff. We have a link to the Calgary Humane Society's website on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Tonka just chilling on your lap right there. Good to see you again, Phil.
Nice seeing you.
Try and find these creatures a home, that's for sure. We're going to check in with